like a long distance to like a place with a burger, like Snow White's Burgers.
You fucking weirdo.
And I get
Dude,
like
you know
the
what I
fish
have
and
after I
chips.
run? I have a protein shake.
Oh, yeah, I bet you have a protein shake. Every time.
Yes.
But it's still, I don't do
shake
that all the
hands
time.
with my protein maker.
Today I ate a fruit cup
I ate a fruit cup.
and an instant breakfast.
That's a lot of
That
sugar
sound
and
really-
carbs.
I had a fruit cup. Mhm.
I ate a fruit cup.
I was saying that they put Fritos in the burritos, you know. I ate 2 of them last night. I hate you.
I hate you.
This is not how you interview people. Doing it wrong. This is not about this is not what journalism is all about.
Drunk CJ, part fucking forever.
17.
Crystal keeps putting spit in my ear. Is this flavored? Oh, fucking bagels. Fucking Mexican Indian thing.
Mexican Indian thing. So, you got a story for us?
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
You got
So,
a story for us?
so Chris, Chris has been my roommate. Chris has been my roommate. But we known each other long before. He was my roommate long ago, like 8 years ago or something.
You can like look up
Tone it
into
down.
his
Tone it down a little bit.
Am I loud? Am I loud?
Yes.
You said
It smells like baby carrots. All right.
which one do I want the most?
All right. Can you open that? No. No. Okay. So. Okay, so I've known Chris for a long time, and I don't think he's heard the story I wanted to tell him. I've known him since I was like a 5-year-old. I hurt my back on a trampoline of his. That might be a separate story. That's a whole. Okay.
You should
Let's
confine
tell
me.
it all.
No,
All right.
you need to tell that one story.
You want the one story? You don't
The
want?
one story.
Do you want 2 stories? Just 2 stories linked together?
They're not linked together.
Bagel. Where's my flavored
Drunk and it's thinking.
soda water? What does it taste like? Is it grape? It's wild cherry. Wild cherry whiskey. Okay.
Let us
I'm gonna tell the whole story, Jew. Fuck you. I'm gonna be
carrots
quieter too. I didn't mean to be so loud. All right. So when I was a little kid, my parents, you know, they're both like Catholic Christians, or whatever, and they like go to church together and stuff. Church. And so they wanted their sons to hang out, so I would go hang out with Chris. We lived in the same neighborhood. We grew up in Capitola, and I remember whatever. I was pretty. I know I'm pretty dorky. But I was really dorky. A long time ago, I had like bowl-shaped haircut and like big old glasses, and I had my little buck teeth.
Drink and then continue.
This is what I do. It's rush, rush, rush. Every day. It's just a rat race. It's a rat. Every day says rat race.
Where was I? Rat race. Yeah.
Rat race. It's a good movie. I like Mr. Bean.
not.
It was a great movie.
Stupid
It's
fucking
a stupid movie.
It was
once
fun.
You see it once, you don't have
It was
to
fun.
see it again.
I saw it 4
It's a
times.
remake of Mad, Mad, Mad World.
Shut up. Anyway. All right.
Because it's stupid.
So it makes us hang out. So we go over there. I was like a little kid. Chris, how old was I? 7? 7. I was probably 7 or something like that. I don't know, 5. And we go and had a big old trampoline, a big backyard. And he's like, show me the trampoline. It's like one of my first times on the trampoline. I'm like, oh, this is fun, you know.
You're making it
bouncing
sound
up and down.
sexual. Don't do that.
Next thing you know, we're cuddling, and we just smell each other, you know. We just smell each other's smells.
My memory is very different.
Okay, so we were jumping on the trampoline.
Okay, but in all seriousness.
We were jumping on the trampoline, and he starts doing backflips. He was a little more nimble back then. A little more nimble. He was doing fucking like flips and shit, and you know, I was like, oh, I could probably do a flip. That's easy, you know.
Oh, that's so sexy.
It's just like, just the waft.
Not the story
Smell.
you started with.
It'll be many stories. So we start flipping. Oh no, I don't start flipping. He starts flipping, and I'm gonna do a flip. So I get ready, and I'm about to.
Chris, was it more of a somersault?
It was a flip. No, it was good. He didn't land on his feet. He didn't land on his feet. He landed on his back.
Dang.
So I was like, oh, that's easy. I'll just land on my back, you know.
Stupid fuck.
So I got prepared to do.
So I got prepared to. Thank you, Chris. To do my flip. So I jump and I do this like awesome epic somersault. And as I'm landing, that was like the best part. It was the wild cherry. I start flipping, and Chris, he was flipping or doing something. He was flipping or doing something. And he hits the trampoline, so it fully recoils. It's bigger than me. It's always big. No, he's bigger than me.
Okay.
And
So is he or is he not bigger than you?
You're beating me, so you recoiled the trampoline more. It's physics. You hurt my back.
Wonderful.
What were you two doing?
So he recoils the trampoline, and as I'm landing with my flip, I land on my neck.
Having sex on the trampoline.
I'm gonna tell that one, man. I'm almost there. I landed on my neck, and then I hurt
That was
my
finger.
but it was fully
That's still
recoiled, so I
me.
hit the ground, and I hurt my neck. I hurt my neck. Stop touching me. That's why I'm getting all tense. That's why I hurt my neck, and
Oh my God, she's like a zombie.
and that's why.
Flash.
Is it Crystal's hand? It's really dark. It's really dark, dude. You could be doing this. I mean, I was just.
Oh my God.
I could do. No, I'm just kidding. No.
What did you just do?
You were right. It was water.
I didn't fall in though, because of my excellent grappling skills. All right. So I recall I hit my fucking neck on the ground and I hurt myself. I started crying, and then my mother started hating Chris.
Chill.
My mother started hating Chris. No, I was.
Mother started dating Chris. There we go.
That was it. All right. Keep on moving. Chris wasn't my only friend.
Oh my God.
Horrible transition.
Fuck you.
But move on.
Don't worry, I had plenty of other
There's
great
so much
people.
editing you could do. You've been doing it for a while. Okay. So
Putting the cap on these.
my parents. Yes, please. My parents. They had a lawyer.
These things that I need.
They had a lawyer for a reason. Okay, it wasn't mostly my mother. It was my dad. He kept starting businesses and getting in trouble and shit. So they needed a good lawyer. So they had Susan at one point. They later had Vicky, but I'm confused about that story. Susan, she had a little kid. She had her kid, and his name was Richie, and he'd be my little friend. We'd hang out. We were like fucking 5 years old, and we'd like go down the stairs, like sliding down the stairs. We'd actually sing the song. It was really weird.
That's so annoying.
I'm not done. Let me tell more stories. Don't hit me.
SpongeBob where they do that kind of stuff.
I made SpongeBob. I live
Okay.
SpongeBob. Okay. We were sliding down the stairs, you know, that was the thing. One time we would have sleepovers and we'd use the flashlight and shine on the ceiling and pretend it was a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man because like Ghostbusters is awesome. And we like change the shape so we get like it's coming at us. You know? All right, so those two
There's
things.
a drunk person.
So
who's
one time though,
connected to you.
So one time though, like those were like I was hanging out with Richie, But one time, I remember I was sleeping in the den. It's not.
You made that sound good.
It was actually really ritzy. No, it was like huge. It was like a giant room. And there was a washer and dryer. There was a washer and dryer. But then there was like TV and Sega Genesis. Shit. And probably Nintendo. I don't remember. God, it was so long. Anyway, so he was inside inside the laundry room. There was a bathroom. And I remember Richie went to the bathroom, you know? Damn it, Crystal.
I'm gonna get Crystal.
She stumbles away.
I'm good. I'm good.
I got the camera and Crystal.
Very versatile, Gio. So, Richie's in the bathroom, and he comes out, and he's like, hey, hey, Chris. You know, I wasn't CJ then, I was Christopher, Chris, you know? And he came out there, and he's like, smell my finger. You know, look at my finger. And there was like, I looked at it, and there was like this, it was like a beige paste. It was a beige paste on his fingertip. And I remember, I leaned down.
You smelled it. What did that smell like?
I leaned down, and it was this beige paste. I'm like, oh, Richie! I was like, oh! And it smelled like shit. The end.
What are you?
I'm a tit.